Let's see it from both points of view. The fourth dimensional point of view, mostly like what we experience our reality, right? As if we see everything as one. And also see it from the fifth dimensional point of view. So if I understand your question correctly, you're saying, what if, I don't know, there is a person who's sick and 10 or 15 people decide to pray together and visualize the healing of that person, right? You're asking, would that be more powerful? Well, in that frame, remember, the frame is constantly billion times per second, according to some information we have. So if you're experiencing and visiting constantly frames where you're praying with some other people, some other versions of the other people, you're choosing to be there because maybe that's easier for your ego to go and visit the frame of the person eventually being healed. That feels also, it reinforces to you that the more you do it, the more energy. You might even experience it. You might feel goosebumps by being in the same place with them, right? But it's only you visiting those frames that already exist too. That idea that you get goosebumps, you get the feeling that a lot of them. In reality, you don't need it. You can immediately, without having 50 people, be at home and say, there are infinity versions. There's a version where that person is still sick and there's a version of that person not being sick or improving. And you sit at home and you start going, how would I feel if I was the frame who heard, now you're the observer, who heard that that person got healed? You go like, oh my God, it would be awesome. And then you have a relief, right? You're already changing your vibration of your antenna. You're hopping from frame to frame. And you know what will happen if you keep thinking that? In weeks, I've actually done it, also that with some of my students. You hear that that person is improving. And then you go like, oh, am I affecting their lives? No, you're not, because there's still frames of them who are sick. You're just visiting the ones who are being healed, only because you chose to vibrate there. So it isn't almost like you didn't have a choice. The moment you start vibrating differently, your whole being goes and visits those frames that already exist.